very excited. I drink some tea if you wanted some tea. And this should be using that here. Oh, sorry, I have comments there, and I have comments there.
Cool.
Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Which on the YouTube stream, you cannot listen to music. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up. So I guess if you want more viewers, if y'all want to like the page, that'd be cool. Or like the stream. All right, I need to get this. So today I am restoring or repairing a Minolta Autocord camera. First, I need to get the cover off, and it doesn't seem to want to come off. It's very brittle. Oh, there it goes. Need to get under it. There we go. This glue is so old, it just peels right off.
That's nice.
There we go. All right. So there are 4. Someone has repaired this before. I can see on it. I'm just starting to fix my doohickey. This is a camera from the 1950s. Oop. And the shutter is a little bit slow. Right now I'm just dissolving a little bit of this glue that was holding the skin on. Someone put an E on one side and an S on the other side. It's like scratched in. Could that be? It could be someone's initials. I need to look up if there is a camera repair technician with the initials ES. Because I can also see scratches on there where they've peeled the skin off before. So I'm not the first one to do this. It would not make your 7-year-old runs around with one of these same cameras. It doesn't make me sad, but you should see if it works and if it's worth anything. So this camera does work. It is a Minolta Autocord, and you wind it up this way, and then that takes the picture, but the shutter gets stuck. The shutter is a little bit slow, so I'm going to fix the shutter. And to do that, I need to take these lenses off.
Does that make it magnetized?
It does make it magnetized. Although it didn't seem to work. these screws might not be magnetic. Yeah, because it is magnetic. So I don't know what these screws are made out of, but it's not magnetic. And these screws should all be the same. So I don't need to like keep them separate.
Oh, you wanted tea?
I would love some tea. So I'm live streaming on TikTok up here. Hi, St. Louisan, Optimal Precision. And I'm also streaming on YouTube down here, but the YouTube camera's right there. So on YouTube, you can actually see down on the camera. I feel like my hand's going to be in the way most of the time, but that's okay. I don't know if anyone actually is going to watch my YouTube stream, so.
Which kind do you want?
I wouldn't mind the sweet and spicy tea. If there's some decaffeinated version or decaf coffee. I would also drink decaf coffee.
See, coffee I think will be in this thing. Or this one.
It should be. There might be another screw under here. I'm going to look. It's not wanting to come up. Aha, there is another screw. Oh, hey, I love this guy. I did paint my nails, and I actually painted my nails this lavender purple color because I'm going to, this week, I'm going to be going to the Obama, the new Obama Center, the new Obama Presidential Center. And just in case the Obamas are there, I painted them Michelle Obama's favorite color. Okay, so this should be able to come up. I'm going to put these at B and 9. It's catching right there. Okay, I'm gonna move that. There we go. So these are, oh, this is just the lens cover. And then I need to get this off. So this should be able to just screw off, yeah. So this is the most important part of it, the lens, because this is like, this is the actual like, what makes the camera go. So I'm gonna put that under here. And then this is what I'm getting to. All right, so there's 3 more screws here. I think I need a slightly larger screwdriver. Okay, nope, not that. So yeah, I was invited to go and preview the Obama Center. It's not open to the public yet. I get to see it about 2 weeks before it officially opens, which is very exciting. And of course, I have no idea if the Obamas are going to be there or not because they would never tell me. But hopefully they are. That would be cool.
And Michelle's gonna say, I love your nails, they're my favorite color.
And I'm gonna be like, they are, I had no idea.
No, you have to be like, I know.
I know, I
painted
Googled your favorite color and painted my nails purple.
Lavender.
I no longer live in Oregon. Yeah, I live in St. Louis, Missouri. I moved here when I was 18. Okay, so this just is for the flash, connecting the flash, so that I'm gonna put there. Ooh. And then this I need a marker, like a permanent marker, very thin one. I'm a real cool guy.
Like this?
Yeah, that'll work. So before I take things off, I am going to mark where a few things are. So I'll go ahead and put a mark there too. So this is a reference for me later. All right, because this, let's see, which thing is that? Should be able to look at this and know. That's the shutter speed. So I should be able to. Okay, so that is B. So somewhere around here should be 1 second. And then this up here must be the aperture. Yeah. So that aperture is already all the way closed, and that's open to B. And then I need to, before I can unscrew this, there's a little, like a cog here. You feel like what? I can turn that to right there. And then I should be able to turn this. So I'm going to use this tool.
Someone asked what you're fixing.
I am fixing a camera.
Well, they can see that. But what are you fixing on the camera?
I am fixing the shutter. The shutter is loose. There we go. The shutter is a little bit slow. So it gets stuck, especially if it's cold, the shutter won't go at all. And so I'll waste a whole image of film and I won't get the picture that I wanted because the shutter is stuck. All right, so this I can then take off. I'm gonna actually just put that there. So I remember which order things go in. All right. And then I am looking for what's called the slow gear. Put this back on here. Move that to the middle. All right. I believe this is the slow gear right here. So I just need to figure out exactly how this one works. It's a little bit different than the camera I was working on earlier. Okay, so I know that this goes right there. What does this hold that? I know one of these little levers is the lever that will make the shutter go. And I need, there, to figure out which one it is. I might need to. Oh, I see. This might need to. There we go. So that ring needs to be held down.
The AI summary says restoring a vintage camera's shutter by marking its parts.
There we go. Have to get that to connect. All right. So I know that this is what I need to get to cock. This has to reset. There. All right, so now it should be set. But it did not open. I don't want to move that. So this is what I need to take out right here. So it has a screw right there and it has a screw right here. I should be able to, might need to lift this out. And it has a spring attached to it. I'm just going to set this off to the side. All right, this is what I'm going to take out. So this is what makes the timer of it work. I'm sure this is a thrilling live stream because it's mostly me finagling. So there's 2 screws I need to remove. Not with that. Need a smaller screwdriver. Those are really tight in there. There, one of them went. And then one more. Come on. I'm just breaking my screwdriver. Where's those the other little screwdrivers?
The yellow ones?
Yeah.
One of them was in the bowl.
I am going to take a little bit of alcohol and try to get it to loosen up. You're watching both streams? So you can see it a little bit better in the other stream? Maybe. All right, let's try a better screwdriver. That's not going to work. Let's see. I might need one that's just a little bit more substantial, but very, very thin. I don't want to strip the screw. I could hit it with a torch, heat it up. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. This right here is the part that I need. I just need to get it out. It really does not want to come out. These screwdrivers aren't thin enough. I'm going to try all my screwdriver tips. One of them should work.
What? These ones seem really thin.
Yeah, they're not very strong though. You can see it's kind of bending the screwdriver tip. It's just really in there. And I don't want to strip the screw.
How are you gonna get it out?
I'm not sure. I wasn't anticipating this.
I feel like this is where we always get stuck on stuff.
Just a screw that's really tight in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this spring off.
Or a bolt.
And then I can take this out. Let's see. What would you do, hon?
I would never open this camera up.
You would never attempt it?
Mm-mm.
I'm just putting some alcohol in there because there could be some thread locker, and that might loosen up that thread locker.
Why don't they put thread locker on these tiny screws inside there?
Well,
It's not like it's gonna be jostling now.
because the whole thing, I just really don't want to strip it. I'm going to knock on this a little bit. I feel like I'm starting to just strip it. So I don't know. How can I get it out?
Put it in the oven.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't think the oven's a good idea.
Throw it really hard on the ground. Smash it.
Looking for which one of these.
Google how to get out.
It's really a pain there. So this is
How can I remove a totally stripped small camera screw? Someone says they slotted the screw with a Dremel, then used an oversized flathead to very slowly screw it out. The screw was completely ruined, but they got it out.
I would rather not completely ruin the screw. It's not totally stripped. So I feel like it's gonna be if I keep trying to do this.
Place a rubber band flat over the screw and it will fill in the gaps and provide enough friction to get the screw out.
We could try that. We could do a rubber band. Tiv, does anyone out there? Oh, hi, Loop Patron.
Or jeweler's screwdriver size smaller than the stuck screw. And use a bonding glue. These are all if it's stripped, which I know it's not, but the rubber band trick worked great, says someone. Get your rubber band.
And also stop it from stripping more.
Is this thick enough?
Yeah. Rubber band. Might be too thick, actually. Yeah, that's not. Maybe if I stretch the rubber band across. Is there a...
Yeah, just stretch it. Just pull it.
Yeah.
Do you just pull it over it?
That's not doing anything.
Maybe you need to do one smaller.
Because these are going to be too thick. See, sometimes you can get an oversized screwdriver. And hammer it into the slot, but I don't want to hammer into this. Huh. Well, this was unanticipated. The screw is super stuck. Which really just means whoever serviced this last, screwed it in too tight. And is there a different rubber band, different size of rubber band?
That's all the rubber bands I saw on there. What about sticky tack? Bigger or smaller? Can't offer you either, but
Wider rubber band would be good. I don't know what the name of the color is. I have it came in a set of 100 colors. It's the closest thing to lavender that I have.
It is not the closest thing to lavender you have. The closest thing to lavender you have is lavender, and you didn't want it.
Well, the lavender it just didn't really okay. The lavender just I didn't Oh, I got it stretched on there real good, and then it just poked right through it.
Well, there's lots of
Blah
those
blah.
sizes.
Hello.
There's a little wider one.
Ooh, that might be good. It just pops through it. It just stabs through it. It's like it's in there, but it really feels like it should.
Have you considered using the proper bit, Doug? Has that ever crossed your mind?
Is that what the internet is telling you?
No, that's what someone said.
Have you considered using the proper bit? What? I didn't even think of that. What a genius idea. That one gets in there pretty solid. Have you considered using the proper bit? No. I might need to do the Dremel thing just to get a deeper groove in there, but I really don't want to. So I would have to go get the rotary tool out of the basement. I don't think I'm going to get it. Which is wild. Like I've never been so defeated by a screw. I know that there are lots of I know that there's difference between I understand screws. But there is
Well, all the other ones are the same size and came out, right? It's just that
yeah. Everything all the other ones came out. My guess is that there's some thread locker on it.
drumming upstairs.
I might need to just file this. I'm gonna get a file. I'll be right back. Entertain my guests.
Entertain your guests. I also told him they weren't using thread locker on camera screws, but he's convinced. Hi, Alex. I'm hiding over here.
Were they entertained? I'm just kidding.
It is a camera, yeah.
So I'm going to file this bit down a little bit.
I saw you wave back, Alex. It's okay.
Loctite was invented in 1953. This camera's about that old.
But it could have been repaired.
But it has been repaired. I can see someone scratched their initials in there when they did a repair. So there's a good chance that this was done since then.
It doesn't make any sense why someone would put that on a screw.
People are crazy. People do weird stuff. But we'll find out.
Who wants to take bets on whether there actually is thread locker on there when it comes out?
I can't quite see if it's... I just don't feel like it's seating quite deep enough.
Does it look like a different screw? Like they could have used a different screw for this one?
It does look different than the other screws, yes.
So maybe it's just wasn't quite the right size.
So I could... There's a chance I'm going to be replacing this screw.
Go to dougweaverart.org. That's his website. There's art on it. None of his new art is on it, though.
No. You can see art that I made 5 years ago.
The new gallery is good. He's working on a painting there now.
Yeah.
And Alex, who's in the chat, has their studio space there for portraits, for photography, and they took pictures there today.
It is exciting to see the new building being used. Like it's actually like is a thing. Because often you get when you're starting a new business, new building, new thing like that, it takes time to get like things established and in there and getting things up to code and all of that. So it's nice that it's like this building, we're able to use it pretty immediately. I'm not feeling good about this. I'm just afraid I'm going to strip it more and then my options are greatly reduced.
Oh, I think Alex was saying that they're trolling, not you're trolling. Doug gets a lot of people telling him that he's terrible at doing repairs, so he gets annoyed pretty quickly.
The camera repair community is a little bit gatekeepy.
So it's
they
okay.
would throw a huge fit about this right now. They'll be like, "You are doing that so wrong," and I know, I know this is not how it's supposed to go. It's weird that I can't seem to figure out exactly where this shutter release is.
They said, I promise I'm trying to help.
That releases it. It's that one.
Do you have any
Is
advice
this?
on fixing the advancer lever on a Minolta X700?
That I could help with. That's so much easier than this.
Alex was a rando from the internet once. I was a rando from the internet once.
Yeah, all my favorite people are randos from the internet.
We're about to celebrate 20 years from meeting each other for the first time. He is a real cool guy.
I think I am.
Are you giving up?
Possibly. For now.
Are they these ones or these big fat ones?
It's none of those.
Oh.
So I think I'm going to, like, I know what part it is that I need to service. It's this in here. I really need to soak it, but I can't, because to do that I would need to get it out. I can already see the dust I can get off, so I'm just going to try to clean it as best I can through here. I did get quite a bit of crud off of there. I'm just going to clean it the best I can, and we're going to call it good. And I'll likely have to do this again, but when I do it again, I will come more prepared. I know what I'm going to have to end up doing is probably destroying that screw. And when I destroy the screw, I am going to need to get a new one.
Might need to get a new one first.
The problem is that I'll probably need to get the screw out to.
I thought you said it was the same as the other ones.
Oh, I don't know what the thread looks like. I just know that the head of it, it's not even the same color as the other screws in here. So I'm gonna need to figure that out. So I am going to do this the least invasive way. Did you get me a toothpick in the drawer over there? Yeah, so I'll definitely figure out some plan. Probably it's going to be with like needle nose vice grips to grip down on that screw and then turn it. I don't want to try. It's not completely stripped, and I don't want to overdo it and mess up the camera. So what I can do is, this is lens cleaning cloth with alcohol, and I can get down in there and clean as much as I can. I'm trying to clean up these gears. I've already gotten quite a bit of crud off of there, actually. There's a very fragile little spring in there that I don't want to mess with. And I should be able to like
Someone said they accidentally removed a screw that was allowing it to catch. Would I have to take it apart to put it back in?
I would need to know which screw you're talking about. There, it's popping back a little faster. So I'm able to clean this from the outside pretty well. And then I am going to take some, this is clockwork oil. I'm just going to put a drop of this lubricant. There's 3 axles in there. And I'm just going to put it in those 3 spots.
He did not get it.
I did not get it. I am going to, so ideally I would be able to take this, what's called the slow gear, this section out and soak it in alcohol and get it really clean. But that screw is really being a big butthead. So I'll have to do that another day. I'm not gonna force it, and I'm not prepared to go shopping for the screw, and I would like to use this camera this week. So I am going to, I cleaned it up I cleaned the part as much as I can from the outside without being able to soak it.
He tried the rubber band a couple of different ways and it didn't work.
I think I'm gonna have to do something. It's a very soft screw too. So I do think I'm gonna need needle nose vice grips to get it out. Yeah. So I will get it on another day, but today is not that day. So this I can, before I put this back in there. there is quite a substantial amount of just kind of dirt in here. It's not really dirt so much as it is like the metal rubbing against metal over time just leaves a little bit of residue in everything. And it just gets in there. So I'm going to clean up in here. I'm not taking all of this apart today. And one of the things that is good, one of the reasons I make videos while I'm doing this is that if there's anything that I'm like, I'm putting it back together and I don't remember exactly what I did, I can always stop the stream and go back and look at the video and be like, oh, that's how that goes to. Very scientific. Oh, that actually kind of is scientific. I was being sarcastic. All right. This can go back in here. There we go. Trying to get this. There we go. Come on. All right. I think I need to find the surface manual for this actual camera because the one that I watched a video of someone doing this repair, but theirs was a slightly different model and things are not put together quite the same. So
Tall Nate says hi.
Who says hi?
Tall Nate.
Oh, hi, Tall Nate.
He became number 25 fan on the fan club.
Nice.
I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
It sounds exciting.
I think so. It's not quite seating down. It's because this needs to be, this goes in there. And this.
Tall Nate was down near the studio this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
We were there today.
We were there today. I really love it there. So this is where that goes, but it's not quite going down all the way. What is the hang up? It's getting caught on something. That's right. That goes right there. Okay. There we go. There we go. But now the shutter just stayed open. Okay. Oh. All right, my shutter speeds look good. This is what I really need to know. I'm trying to listen to it to see if it's consistent. That sounds pretty consistent. Because I don't want that, it has that little buzzing sound, and I don't want the buzz to go bzzz. I want it to be just like a consistent.
What is that?
That's the timer.
Oh.
So it has like a, that should be about 1 second. And then here it should be open. That seems pretty good. So There's a spot that I could. Okay, so now it's held in there. That's my open setting. It seems good. I'm also going to just clean some of these shutter blades. See if there's any. They actually don't seem too bad. So I think that looks good. And then I can move this back. That should be a really fast shutter speed. And then if I move it to about there, it should be about 1 second. Nope, not quite. It sounds good, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and move this back. There we go. Now that's held in place. And then this should be 3 screw holes. That looks right. Oh, but that peg goes in there. All right. All right, so now I can put these screws back in. And these ones I can't get too tight, because then this won't be able to turn. I am bummed I wasn't able to do quite the full repair that I was hoping, but oh, it looks like they can't be screwed too tight. But that's okay. I'm at least more familiar with the camera. So I should be able to, I'll be more prepared to do the repair next time.
Michael Tally says, congrats on the movie.
Thanks, Michael Tally.
Does anyone else like that?
Oh, yeah. And then this. Goes there. And I can screw it back on. And I will be done. Done enough. I guess I need to put the ink. I'm trying to decide if I should put the covers back on or not.
The what?
Ooh,
Whoa.
that really shot over there. The covers.
The black things?
Yeah, if I plan to try to do this repair again,
Are they glued on?
they are glued on. I
It's
don't know.
weird that you have to take them off to get it off.
Yeah, that's why people often replace them. Anytime you repair the camera, they usually replace them. Which is why I was thinking about other colors, but Kirsten convinced me that the classic black is best. It doesn't look as nice without it. Ding. Okay, then I can screw this one in. Oh no, this one. And one more.
And one more.
And one more. I feel like this is where it would be good to have. Sometimes if you get two of the same camera, then you'd be like, oh, I need to destroy this screw. But if I could get the screw out of the other one, then I could use the other screw in this camera.
But this wasn't the same camera that you already destroyed?
No. All right, so everything should be good to go. That's working. This should be 1 second. And this should be super fast. Really fast. I feel like it's working. And we'll see. I feel like I won't really know until it gets cold, which it'll be a while before it gets cold. So it should be good to go at least till winter. So I might just go ahead and glue this back on since,
Well, if you're not going to do it until
since I'm not going to repair it probably until winter. See if I can get this open. I don't think I will. I think I have some vice grips up here. Thought I saw some in this box.
I don't remember putting any in there, but
I think I saw some around here somewhere. I know I have some in the basement. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, a small brush. A small brush that's already pretty useless. So this glue is called Pliobond. It is made to always be pliable so that you can always take, it's made to be able to come off. Makes it very forgiving. But yeah, so these are always designed to come back off for repairs and things.
Seems weird that they would make it that way.
A lot of cameras you have to remove the skin to work because the screws are under the screws to remove to open it up.
Just to cover up the screws.
Yeah. It's probably to make you think twice before you try to fix it yourself. They're like, you're not qualified to do this, so don't do it. Repairing this camera is for professional technicians only. But yeah, I'll be able to take it back off whenever I need to work on it again. Which is unfortunately going to be in the winter.
You know you can move
Oh yeah.
it.
Oh, that's so much easier. I'm getting little glue strings everywhere. I'll clean those up. It also cleans up really easy. Oh my gosh. It's like caramel. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Underneath. Where are my tweezers? Oh, put them away. I really don't need this to be attached. There we go. There. right. Now, anywhere that I got those little strings on there, it comes off real easy, which is nice. Just some alcohol and it takes it right off. All right. All right. I'm going to show a little bit closer. I don't have any lens wipes, so I can't actually
Just use.
Oh, I can use lens tissue. It's just the kind of cleaner that they have on them is.
We got some lens cleaner spray with this new glasses.
It's just a fingerprint right on it. I have a feeling that came from the boy.
I think he touched it.
But I need to use some actual lens cleaner to. Anyway. So it's repaired. It's not repaired as well as I would have liked, but it will work better. So I can show, if I open up the back, you can see the shutter a little bit better. That is that. I'm gonna check my aperture. Yeah. So having it, so you wind it this way and then push the button. And it opens up that lens down there. If there's a light shining through it, you can see it better. I can show it here on YouTube. Well, that didn't show anything. I don't know why you couldn't see it.
To the light.
For some reason, it's just showing black. Yeah. Light. That'll work better. There, you can see it. So here you'll be able to see that open up and shut. That actually works kind of perfect. Person. It fits right in there. Eek. So the way this camera actually works, it has a light sensor. And the light sensor is right here. So I can open that up. And it has a little dial here on the left that tells me a number down here. And so like right now, it's telling me the number 9. And so there's numbers here. And if I line them up, if I do 3 and 6 on these numbers on the front, that'll be 9. So that tells me that this would be a good picture. And I can do that this way too. That would be the right amount of light. Or if I want to have less, I could do, let's see, 9 and 0. So then it'll be a smaller circle where light comes through, but it'll go for a second, a 1 second shutter speed. Oh no, that's a big circle. Because I have 3.6. Oh, what? Let's see. I could do 4 and 5. Maybe that should be a small circle. Oh, but it's here. Hmm.
What's it doing?
Well, I'm going to need to do a little bit of something is not connected.
What's happening?
It's not changing the aperture. So that means that my aperture lever is not connected. So I need to open it back up.
Now that you just glued it back.
Now that I just glued everything back in there. So, of course, it won't come up as easily this time because the glue is new. The glue before was so brittle that it came right off, but it'll still come off. So you can see Pliabond stays pliable, so you can take it off at any time. Like when you just put it on. There are very few people that work on these cameras because they're from the 50s. And the people who work on them, it's very expensive. And they take a long time because there's like 3 people in the country that work on them. So it's one of those things that like these cameras, they do need work done on them quite frequently. Like usually when you get them, they need work done. So you just kind of have to learn how to do it. And the process of learning how to do it looks like this. Okay.
Because I can't. I can't do another round.
Yeah, I probably won't do this on stream. I'll probably end the stream here soon. Because sometimes it's harder to do this when
Good night, everybody.
Kirsten's going to bed. Our community just teared up. I have no idea what that means either.
Don't forget to get out of tea.
All right. That's what it is. This should be there we go. I didn't have this lined up. There's this little lever. I didn't quite have it lined up where it needs to go, which is right there. When I took that off. Now that it is lined up, I can put this back on. And those are the little things that, like, you know, after I work on these for a few years, I won't make those little mistakes. Now I can put everything back on. I'm glad that was a quick fix and I didn't have to open everything back up. So I have about 12 Minolta cameras. And I have lots of SRTs. So my next camera fixing project, is going to be repairing all of the SRT, taking apart and doing CLAs on the SRTs. I feel like it's a good camera to really experiment with and learn on because they are cheap and they are simple. This camera is not cheap. This is like a $400 or $500 camera. So it does stress me out a little bit more working on this camera. But it's like, you know, if it doesn't work, then what does it matter? Like it's it's a $400 or $500 camera if it's working. So just having the shutter not be reliable, that sometimes it just doesn't take a picture, it makes it not really a usable camera. Always with the alcohol. Oh, you mean this rubbing alcohol? I'm not drinking tonight. I'm actually having tea. Um, yeah. All right. Now I need to put this back on. Just gonna do it the other way this time. No, I need to use the little brush. Everything down in the spot where it goes, in the corners and all the little edges. My goal in 10 years is to be to where I can very confidently open up pretty much any Minolta camera and diagnose and repair. I am not there yet. I can confidently open up the cameras and work on them. I'm not scared to, like, I don't really get that intimidated by trinkets and things and mechanics. Um, but I do have a lot to learn. So tonight I was defeated by a screw, and that's very frustrating. But next time I open this camera up, I will be prepared. All right, 2 more pieces. Hey, it's not the dog talking to me tonight. I would be pretty impressed if Harvey, the doxy, could type. So I opened up this camera and I've been repairing the shutter on it. I did my best. It did not go well. It didn't go like I didn't break anything. Everything is fine. It's just there was a screw in there that was not wanting to that would not come out. I didn't strip the screw, but I could tell I was going to strip the screw if I kept trying. So opening a photo studio without you feels like cheating. Well, you don't live here, so but actually I'm not opening the photo studio. I don't that's a lot. So but Alex is opening the photo studio. So they actually did a photo shoot today. They did headshots. Um and they had like 11 people come. Yeah, they are my best friend. Elizabeth, you can't be mad that I have a best friend. You're the one that moved to another state. Huh. But if you want to come and take some photos in the new photo studio, you are more than welcome. Okay. Now it is actually repaired. So let's check it. I'm going to stick this light in the back. So I should be able to now yeah, I can make the app I can open and close the aperture. What the hell? No. You got to be kidding me. It was all working before I closed it up. What? 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 I had it lined up. I have to open it up again. This is good. This is terrible. I had it lined up because, like, I opened and closed it. I have to open it up again. This is a disaster. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good thing I'm a patient person. I just fixed this exact thing. I got it lined up. I'm gonna have to clean up some of this glue because now it's getting excessive. Because I've opened this up 3 times already. I lined it up. I lined it up. I opened and closed the aperture. I don't understand. I was certain, hun. Like it was I was certain. It was fixed. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and clean off some of this glue because this is now just gummed up with glue. Don't put them back on again tonight. Yeah, I won't. I just need to get the camera working again. This did not go well. I'm so confused about how it got off. Need to at least clean off these screw spots. Okay. Third time's a charm, right? This is why I'm only working on my own cameras. All right. Okay. That lines up there. That's lined up. This is lined up there. All right, I need to check. That is not quite lining up, is it? It needs to be slightly. So this goes in there. This might need to just be slightly over. That's where it was lined up, but there we go. It's lined up now. Oh my gosh. It's killing me. All right. Now I'm going to put the screws back on. It gives me an AI summary. And the AI summary of how the stream is going is very rude. Saying troubleshooting a vintage camera after a repair gone wrong. Share your advice. Excuse me. I would say that this repair, it didn't go wrong. Nothing was broken. It's just being very frustrating. All right. It's just too much glue on there now. but I can show you that it is working now. Better be. All right. So I should be able to now wind it up, and I can hold it open, and I can open and close the aperture. Hey, here you can see it here. I can open and close the aperture in there. Everything is working right. And then I should be able to set it for 1 second. And that sounds good. Okay. Turn off. There we go. Trying to cut through this glue. It's getting real gummy. So the reason I'm doing this repair on this camera is because I was invited to go to Chicago to the new Obama Presidential Center this week, and I would like to take some good film cameras. And this is my only medium format camera, but it's not super reliable. So my goal was to get it to where I can depend on it a little bit better. And I think I did fix it, but I won't know until I start shooting with it and see if the shutter gets stuck while I'm shooting, if it's cold outside. So it only malfunctions when it's cold outside. It's pretty common with these old cameras for things to not work as well when it's cold because the lubricant inside gets gummy. So I opened it up and I cleaned up the shutter, and I cleaned as best I could the slow gear. But I wasn't able to take out the slow gear like I wanted to. I would have loved to have removed it entirely and been able to soak it in alcohol, but I was not able to do that because there was a screw that refuses to be unscrewed. So I was able to clean it some and re-lubricate it, but I was not able to do as good of a job as I would have hoped. Getting it clean. I also love medium format. Medium format is super fun to shoot with and the images come out so nice. I've shot one roll of film with this camera, and it's some of my favorite pictures that I've taken. And so I really want to get this camera in good working order. It's just not quite there yet. It'll get there. And just take some TLC. Okay. Now that I got all the glue off, I can put the glue back on. So much fun. I am going to just get this done because I want it to be done. I don't want to leave work for myself to do tomorrow. Whew. Thanks for the rose. This has been a bit of a learning curve on this camera, and not the best time I've ever had. There was one other time that I took apart one of these medium format cameras and I completely destroyed it. But it was one that already didn't work. And so it wasn't upsetting. I wasn't expecting to get it to work. Eek. But this one, had I destroyed this camera, it would have really made me sad. So I'm glad that I got it. It is working. It's working well. And I plan to shoot lots of pictures with this camera soon. All right, so close, so close. And one more piece. So I don't know if Elizabeth is still here, but if she is, you definitely need to come visit, and you should definitely shoot with this camera because it's a super fun camera to shoot with. It's very satisfying. Okay. If nothing else, I'm now very good at putting the leatherette skin on and off. Because I did it 3 times tonight, which is crazy. All right. It's really fixed now. I'm going to double check that that everything is working. Aperture is working. The shutter is working. It seems to all be working right. So it's a little piece of all right. Okay. It is fixed. I think. I mean, it is. Let's see. I have a half a second. I have a fifth of a second. A tenth of a second. What does this go up to? It goes up to a 500th of a second. This is as high as it goes, which is pretty good. It's so hard to know if it's actually opening when it's 500th of a second because it's hard to see that. I can do this. Yeah, it goes. All right. I think everything is working right. I just want to turn it off. There we go. Okay. I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to bed. It works. It is fixed. And it looks very nice. I'm happy with that. And I am tired. All right. So I'm going to end this stream. Have a good night, everybody.